Hello, each and everyone. So here, as a group of three person, uh, Tuishime Emmanuel, Tuishime Elimine, and me, who is called Ismail Sindamir. So now we're going to present about the interesting things. So lend us your eyes and ears in order to get knowledge. So we are going to talk about rainfall. So about the table of content we want to talk about, the first one is introduction. So we will start about the definition and importance of rainfall, the factor affecting rainfall patterns. So then the second one, it is about the types of rainfall. So in nowadays or in our everyday life, we see many kinds of rainfall, but now you want to get more information about the types of rainfall. So we have three types of rainfall: conventional rainfall, orographic rainfall, and the frontal rainfall. So then the number three, it is about the measurement and the units of rainfall. You don't know about the measurements and the units of rainfall. In this video, you will understand more. So the number four, we discuss about the global distribution of rainfall. So in a distribution of rainfall, global distribution of rainfall, we discuss about the rainy forests and the deserts rainfall and the mountain regions. So you will understand so how in those regions uh, the which kind or which form of rainfall is occurred there. Then the number five, it is about the effects of rainfall. So many times we see the rainfall in our region, so we see and get more knowledge about the effects of rainfall. So then we see erosion in soil moisture, the impact on agriculture and the water resources. So then the number seven one, it is about the climate change and rain patterns. So about the climate change and rainy patterns, we will get more knowledge about either precipitation trends, extreme weather event. So on number seven, we will see the conclusion. This is where you will get the summary of what have been talk. So lend us your eyes and ears here. So let's start on the activities that we have on this chapter. After this chapter, you will be able to understand the following questions. Which of the following is not a unit of commonly used to measure the rainfall? So you will get more knowledge about the unit and measurement of rainfall. Then the second one, it is with instrument used to measure rainfall. You have been given hygrometer, anemometer, barometer, and rain gauge. So you will get more knowledge about the measurement of rainfall. So then the third one, it is about uh, what is the term used to describe a prolonged period of significantly below the average rainfall? So you have been given the drought, monsoon flood, and cyclones. So after following this video, you will get knowledge about which term used to describe a prolonged period of significant below the average of rainfall. Then the number four, it is about which of the following factor does not influence the amount of rainfall in a particular. So here we have a temperature, elevation, humidity, and wind speed. So after this video, you will get more knowledge, more skills about the factors which does not influence the amount of rainfall in a particular period of time. Then the number five is about which types of rainfall occurs when warmer, moisture, air rise and cools, causing condensation of precipitation. So here you get confused and you start saying that which kind of rainfall. So in this video you will understand the types of rainfall, the forms of rainfall. So here, no, then you will get the scales about which kind of rainfall occurs when warm moisture air rise and cools, causing condensation and precipitation. So then, let us go on the introduction of rainfall. That's your eyes. Are you still following, please? So about rainfall, there is anyone who don't know the meaning of rainfall. You start complaining about what is rainfall. Then rainfall is a process by which water falls from the atmosphere to the earth's surface. Do you get the point? So, rainfall is the process by which water falls from the atmosphere to the earth's surface. Do you get the point, my friend? So, the rainfall, it plays a crucial role in shaping our environment and sustaining life. For example, when there is the too much dust or dashes, so we get clear environment the rainfall. So then about the definition and importance of rainfall. Are you still following, my friend? So about the rainfall, rainfall refers to the precipitation of water droplets from the clouds. So among you who are following, there is someone who starts dreaming about what is a cloud. So the cloud is that you see, that is cloud. So then it includes the rainy, drizzle, and other forms of liquid water falling to the ground. So let us continue about the rainfall. I think the rainfall, you have understood that it is the droplet from the clouds to the earth's surface. So that's rainfall. It is the one which is close or needed in agriculture. So then about the importance of rainfall. About the importance of rainfall, we know about the water cycle. Do you know about the water cycle? Then rainfall is a vital part of water cycle. It replenishes the freshwater resources such as rivers, lakes, and groundwater. So rainfall gives or provides the water for water cycle. Then the second one, which is the close one and a very important one, is about the agriculture. So rainfall helps us in agriculture because in agriculture rainfall adequate rainfall is essential for crops growth and food production. Do you get the point, my friend? So then the next one is about the ecosystem. Ecosystem, it is everything around us. For example, plants, even a human being. You see, human being. So all of us, we need rainfall in our daily activity. Rainfall supports a diverse ecosystem from forests to grass lands. So the next one is about the climate regulation. About the climate regulation, it helps to regulate temperature and humidity because after understanding that point, you start blaming and asking yourself how rainfall helps us to regulate the temperature and humidity. For example, when there is too much temperature, so we need rainfall to get relaxed. When our plant or our crop get dry, they need rainfall to recover those stress of losing of water. Do you get the point, my dear friend? So then, The next one, we're going to discuss about the factors affecting rainfall patterns. You start asking yourself, what is the factors affecting rainfall patterns? The first one is about the geographic location. Different regions receive varying amounts of rainfall due to their position or the eve. For example, on equator versus poles. Then the next one is about the topography. Topography, it is about mountains can influence rainfall patterns through orographic effect. Do you get the point? In this case, it is where on the one side of the mountain there is rainfall, and to the fellow is the relation there is no rainfall. Then about the topography, on the people below the mountain have more effort to get too much rainfall than the one who is following the but do you get the point, my dear friend? Then the next one is about the prevailing wines. Prevailing wines. Wine patterns such as trade wines and westerlies impact where rains falls. Do you get the point, my dear friend? So the next one is about the ocean currents. So about the ocean currents. Then warm ocean currents can enhance evaporation and lead to more rainfall. You get the point? The one which is nearby the ocean and the seas can get too much rainfall than the person which is far away the rainfall. So, from the previous slide, I have told you that you will get more knowledge about the types of rainfall. So, in this, I'm going to tell you about the types of rainfall. We have three types of rainfall, my dear friend. So about three types of rainfall we have. You start blaming yourself. We what kind of types of rainfall do we have? So we have three types of rainfall. The first one is conventional rainfall, or graphic or relief rainfall, and the third one it is a frontal or cyclonic rainfall. So those are the three types of rainfall. Then on the next slide, my friend Irmini and Amy, mm, they are going to talk about those kind and the types of rainfall. You will get more knowledge, please. Still lenders, your eyes and ears on us. You are going to understand about getting more skills about those kind of rainfall. After knowing those kind of rainfall, you will get more skills. After the lazy rain, you will see and get the skills about which kind of rainfall lies. So, thank you. This is the end of my presentation. My name is Ismail. I'm going to welcome my next colleague to present about those types of rainfall. Ciao, ciao.
Okay, thank you. I'm Courage Ilne Tushimle, and I'm going to proceed about the types of rainfall. Firstly, as my colleague said, we have three types of rainfall. Firstly is convectional rainfall. The second one is of orographical relief rainfall, and the third one is called frontal rainfall. So I'm going to talk about convectional rainfall. Convection rainfall occurs when heated air from Earth's surface rises upwards along with the water vapor and gets condensed when it reaches a higher altitude. It is associated with the cumulonimbus clouds. So, as you see in this picture, we have the clouds, and that the heat is then there is the heat from Earth's surface rises upwards along the water vapors. So that's what we call convectional rainfall. About the second, okay, I'm gonna talk about the process of convection of rainfall, how convection rainfall occur. Firstly, there is sun's heating. During the day, the sun hits the Earth's surface. Yeah, firstly, we have sun's heating. That's the first process of convectional rainfall. The second process of convectional rainfall is warm air rises. Warm air rises, it occurs when the heated surface warms the air above it, making it lighter. This warm air rises due to convection. Yeah, it means this warm air rises in the convection direction. The third process is called cooling and condensation. As the air ascends, it cools due to expansion at the high altitude. Cooling causes condensation, leading to the cloud formation. So when the cloud formed, it may cause convection rainfall. And finally, the last process of convection rainfall is a rainfall. Yeah, what you say, so the rainfall, which is called convection rainfall. Eventually, raindrops, it is in the form of raindrops within the cloud and fall to the ground. For example, an example of the time that the convection rainfall happen: afternoon thunderstorm in the tropical regions. Okay. The second type of rainfall, as we talked about before, it's orographic or relief rainfall. We may ask yourself, what's orographic rainfall or relief rainfall, or how it looks like. So orographic rainfall occurs when the rain-bearing clouds from the sea reaches the land and move upwards along the mountain slopes. So it is like any mountain, it acts as a barrier. So orographic rainfall or relief rainfall occurs when the rain-bearing clouds from the sea reaches the land and move upwards along the mountain slopes. As you see in this picture, there is a wind and there is a mountain which is act as a barrier. So, and orographic rainfall occurs near the mountain ranges or other geographical barriers. So, okay, it may be a mountain or other geographical barriers that can cause orographic rainfall. It creates a distinct pattern of wet and dry on the windward and leeward side of the mountains. So as you see in this picture, there is a wind and also there's a mountain that acts as a barrier. So I think orographic or relief rainfall you have understood well. So let us continue about the process of orographic rainfall. There is in the process of orographic rainfall. Firstly, we have moist air approaches mountain or windward side. So moist air from an ocean or sea approaches the mountain range or windward side. So there is a moist air approaches mountains. That's the first process of orographic rainfall. The second one is rising air and cooling. As the air rises over the mountains, it clouds due to the decreasing pressure and expansion. Rising air and cooling, as the air rises to the mountains, it cools due to the decreasing of pressure and expansion. So the third process, we move on the third process. The third process of orographic rainfall is condensation and rainfall. Cooling leads to the condensation and cloud formation. Rainfall occurs on the windward side of the mountain. And also there is rain shadow effect, leeward side. The leeward side or rain shadow effect remains dry because descending air on that side impedes cloud formation. Okay? That's the process of orographic rainfall or leaf rainfall. Okay, here we have the characteristics of orographic rainfall. There are two characteristics, or many, there are many characteristics of orographic rainfall. First, rainfall is concentrated on the windward slopes. On the windward slopes. Okay. The second one, the leeward side experiences allied conditions. Here there is an examples of Yeah, orographic rainfall in Pacific northwards in the United States, Himalayas, and other mountainous regions. Yeah, there is what we call humid air from the sea. Orographic rain happens when the humid air coming from the sea passes over an upward sloping mountain. Okay, that's another characteristic of orographic rainfall. The third one is cold air mass interaction. The most air runs into the cold air mass at altitude. And also there is rain discharge. The air discharges all the rains as descending from the mountain having higher temperature than when it loses. Oh, okay. The third types of rainfall is frontal or cyclonic rainfall. About the frontal or cyclonic rainfall. As definition, frontal rainfall occurs along weather fronts, which are boundaries between different air masses. It is common in the mid-latitude regions with the changing weather system. As you see in this picture, the cyclonic, there is a frontal, there is along weather fronts, which are the boundaries between the different masses. Yeah, I think it's it. Okay, here there is also the process of frontal rainfall. Yeah, the process of frontal rainfall, there are three. Yeah, there are three. Air mass collision, warm and clouds cold air masses meet at the frontal. Yeah, that's the first process of frontal rainfall. The second process of frontal rainfall is warm air rises. Warm air rises less denser and forced to rise over the cold air. Yeah. And the third one is condensation and precipitation. Yeah, condensation and precipitation. Yeah, the final stage or final process of frontal rainfall. As the warm air ascends, it cools and condenses, forming clouds. Precipitation occur along or near the front. Yeah, that's the process of frontal rainfall. Yeah, and just want to remind you that frontal rainfall is the third type of rainfall. Yeah. Oh, about this slide, I'm gonna talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about the unit of measurement of rainfall. Yeah, as we know, yeah, the unit of measurement in January we use millimeter. Yeah, millimeter. So there are two units of measurement of rainfall, millimeter or inches. Yeah, but generally we use millimeter. Widely used as the standard unit of measuring rainfall. It represents the depth of the water collected in rain gauge over the specific period of time. Yeah. The second one is inches. An inch in the same region, particularly in the United States, rainfall is often measured in inches. 1 inch of rainfall is equivalent to 25.4 millimeters. So thank you for paying attention, and thank you for lending me your ear. So that's my end of my presentation, but I'm going to welcome another colleague called Amy to present about the next slides to know much about the rainfall. So thank you. Bye bye.
Emmanuel. I'm going to proceed about characteristic of frontal rainfall associated with a low pressure system or cyclones. Another is frontal rainfall can be prolonged and widespread. An example, rain associated with cold front and warm front. Another is measurement and unit of rainfall. The first measurement of rainfall is rain gauge. The most common method for measuring rainfall is using a rain gauge. It consists of a cylindrical container with a funnel-shaped top, which collect and measure the amount of precipitation. This picture shows the rain gauge. Another is the global distribution of rainfall. The first is the rainforest and desert. The rainforest, located near the equator, rainforest, receive abundant rainfall over 2
mm annually. Another is desert allied region receive a minimum rainfall less than 25,000 minimum annually. Another it is a monsoon region. Monsoon region a season wind pattern bring heavy rainfall to specific region during certain time of the year. An example is in India subcontinent. Another is subtropical region. In the region located around 22 30-degree latitude north and south of the equator, such as the Sahara Desert in Africa and Sonora Desert in North America. Rainfall is generally low. And this is the polar region. The polar region, including the Arctic and Antarctic, receive relative low amount of precipitation, primarily in the form of the snow. Another is the mid-latitude region, including the many temperature zones exhibit a wide range of rainfall pattern. The distribution of rainfall is influenced by movement of mid-latitude cyclones and interaction of air mass. Another is to talk about factors of rainfall distribution. The first is generally circulation of the atmosphere. Air rising leads to more precipitation, while sinking air results in less. Another is the proximity to ocean and lake. Precipitation tends to be greater near water bodies. Topography. A higher elevation often receives more rainfall. We can talk about effect of rainfall on agriculture. The first, the water supply. Rainfall is the primary source of water for crop. Adequate and well-distributed rainfall ensure sufficient water supply for plant growth and development. Another is the rainfall provides the necessary moisture for germination, root development, and overall plant growth. Another is the amount and distribution of rainfall influence farmer decision regarding crop selection and planting schedule. Another rainfall can affect the quality of agriculture product. Adequate rainfall at a critical growth stage can contribute to better quality crop. Another pest and disease management. Rainfall pattern can influence the prevalence and spread of pest and disease in agriculture system. Another climate change and rainfall pattern. The climate change has significant impact on rainfall pattern around the world. While the specific effects vary by the region, climate change generally leads to intensity and timing, which can have profound consequences for ecosystem, agriculture, and human population. The first is the increased extreme precipitation. Climate change is often associated with an increase in extreme weather events, including heavy rainfall. Next is a shift in monsoon pattern, which are vital for many regions. Rely on predictable rainfall pattern. It can alter this pattern potential, leading to change in the onset, duration, and intensity of moisture. Another is the polar region and snow. Climate change has noticeable effect on the polar region, resulting in the melting of ice sheet and glacier. Another is change in regional rainfall. Climate change can distribute traditional rainfall pattern, affect seasonal distribution and regional variability. It experiences more prolonged dry period, leading to drought. Another as conclusion, rainfall is a natural process that brings water from the atmosphere to the earth's surface. It is crucial for sustaining life and supporting ecosystem. The amount and distribution of rainfall vary, and it plays a significant role in various aspects of human and environmental well-being. This is the end of presentation. The next slide have the question about this topic, the answer of questions about this topic. The first, which of the following is not a unit of common used to measure rainfall? The solution is kilogram. Which instrument in common used to measure rainfall? The solution is the rain gauge. Number 3, what is the term used to describe prolonged period of significance below average rainfall? The solution is drought. A. Which of the following factors does not influence the amount of rainfall in particular? The solution is temperature. The 5 question is, which types of rainfall occur when warm, moist air rise and cold, causing condensation and precipitation? The solution is D, convectional rainfall. Thank you, my colleague. See you to the next lesson. Thank you.